All right, we're on YouTube. Give me a moment.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and 7 minutes late call the dockets. We'll start with the jury docket for July 5th for civil cases. Rodolfo Guerrero versus Adrian Solis et al.
Good morning, Judge. This is Cameron Cook. I'm here on behalf of defendants, Legacy Consultants as co-counsel.
Chris Strawn, also for Legacy Safety and Consulting defendant.
Francis
Jones for Adrian Solis, the one of the defendants.
Princess Campos for the plaintiff, Rodolfo Guerrero.
Okay. Let me ask, what are the attorney's expectations? Because we're starting up jury process again. We have a large number of people, especially in Atascosa County is the most, who are in custody, who can't make bond. And I think they have a constitutional right to go up to the front of the line. So unless there is an extraordinary series of pleas that are reached, it's going to be some months, I think, before we reach a civil jury trial. So is everybody ready to go? Or has it been mediated? Where does it stand?
Judge, on behalf of the defendant.
Go ahead.
Chris, you want to go ahead and talk, Chris?
Well, it has been mediated. We mediated a couple of weeks ago unsuccessfully. The defendants are completing trial depositions of their experts, and the defendant should be ready to go on July the 5th.
Okay.
We still have a few depositions scheduled for July 8th and July 23rd of our experts.
All right. Well, what I think I'm going to do is I've made Miss Riley, the court administrator's office, the host. I'm going to ask her to make me the co-host, and she'll open up the breakout rooms. Again, I have no expectation that this case is going to be tried this summer, simply because we've got literally dozens of folks in jail waiting for trial, and they get to go to the front of the docket. So I'm going to ask y'all to go ahead and confer and see if you want to try and agree on a date very late this year, early next year that's available. And Ms. Riley can let you know something about what dates are available. And or if you want to just wait and see what happens. I mean, sometimes the 5 cases settle and 1 gets continued because somebody's in the hospital and the state dismisses 2 or 3, and then the criminal docket goes away. But right now there's a very large number of cases that are ahead of y'all with people in custody. And I'll excuse everybody on this case to confer if they have nothing else on my other docket. And let me ask Ms. Riley, are there only the two dockets that I have?
Yes, Judge.
All right, for some reason, I thought I'd seen a third earlier this week. The matter,
I was gonna have an addition, but it got canceled, so didn't post it.
the matter of the marriage of Robert Orion and Brandy Eldridge. Anyone? Bill or review? I'll recall Amanda Rustin versus 21st Century Mortgage.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Trends for the movement, the defendant Jump Enterprises LLC. I think probably 20 to 30 minutes is our announcement.
All right, and is there anybody here from the plaintiff?
Your Honor, Robert Newark on behalf of the plaintiff. My presentation won't take 20 minutes, Your Honor.
Okay, and give me just a moment. Let me see. If I have access, I'm actually here in Jordanton this morning, even though I have the Zoom docket. And let me see if I have access, since I'm here, to the district clerk's files. I have been unable to access them across the virtual private network.
Your Honor, this is Robert Newark. I have two issues. One is my video keeps popping in and out, but I can still hear you and see you. Second issue I have, Your Honor, is I filed sometime earlier this week a response, and it doesn't appear that it's been accepted by the district clerk. There was some issues I had in getting it properly filed, but I believe that's I can still talk about the issue, but that response is not before the court.
It was e-filed according to Norma, I think, Judge, and she forwarded that to you, that response in order
Okay,
to
if,
jurisdiction, I believe.
If you could just post it a PDF to me in chat, I would appreciate it.
Okay, I'll do that right now, Your Honor.
All right, and anybody else told to be here today, your case was not called? Okay, all right, let me see if I can pull this case up, 21-10054. All right, let me exit out. I can get to,
Judge, would you like me to email our pleading? I can do that pretty quickly.
if you have them in a PDF format, if you could just go to chat and just post them to me in chat, I would appreciate that. All you need to do is just go to chat and either select me or everyone, and then to the right, there ought to be a little pop-up box that says file.
I see that. I will. I think Mr. Newark just posted his. Oh, he posted that to me though.
Brian, I actually sent it to the judge. I just wanted you to know what I sent him. So
Oh.
it's not.
Gotcha. Understood.
And Your Honor, I apologize about the informality there.
No, that's fine. Okay, apparently there's been an LGS, that's the software company update. And I'm going to have to restart my browser. So fortunately, I've already made Ms. Riley the host, so that won't shut the meeting down. I'm going to leave the meeting, restart my browser, sign back in, and that way I'll have access, because I'm going to need it today. So I'll be back in about, hopefully within 5 minutes.
the judge stepped away for just a moment. He'll be right back.
Hi, Lori. I wanted to know, do you guys have trial availability on October 25th or January 31st?
Let me look at the calendar.
For the civil jury trial?
They're not really like split up that. No, October 25th is Wilson County. And what'd you say, January?
Yeah, January 31st was the other one.
Nope, that's in LaSalle. January is January 17th through the 21st. And we have February the 7th. Let me see, October 11th through the 15th and October 18th through the 22nd.
And then what do you have in November and December, just so I can make sure?
November 29th through December the 3rd, and that's it.
Okay,
And then these
And
also have jury docket call dates. I don't know if you want those dates as well, but those would have to be in your order.
okay, no, we're just trying to select a date. And then what's
Okay.
the date in March?
March, let's see. March the 21st through the 25th, and March 28th through April 1st.
Okay,
You want something
So-
out further than that?
I don't think so. The other lawyers, we conferred and we all decided to go ahead and notify the judge that we're gonna agree to reset the July 5th trial date.
Okay,
And we're
Yeah,
just
we'll
trying to
just-
we're trying to find another agreeable date.
okay. And our 2022 calendar is posted online, so.
Oh,
So you're able to go on there and click on that and you can get a nice review of it. But those are the dates. Just make sure if y'all do you file your amended docket controller that it does include the jury docket call date, which is in parentheses on our calendar.
jury docket call.
Or pre-trial
Alright.
date, they call it.
Okay. All right. Well, do I need to stay on the line to tell the judge when he comes back that we've agreed to reset it, or will you let him know?
I can let him know if you want me to, and I'll just tell him y'all are dropping the jury trial on July 5th and y'all will file an amended DCO.
All right. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, go ahead and let him know that.
Okay, and I apologize. I didn't send y'all the Zoom invite sooner. I kind of overlooked it.
No, I got it. I called up there and got it, so I was good.
Okay, good. Okay. I know Princess did not, so I apologize to Ms. Campos.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I'll go print out the online calendar, see where we go from there.
Okay, y'all just let me know.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, I'm making Ms. Riley the host again. Howdy, howdy. And I realize now that I neglected to download the documents I was sent in chat before I exited. So they're gone because I exited. If you would resend those to me, I'd appreciate it.
And Judge, on that jury trial case, the first one,
Yes,
they've dropped that and are gonna file an amended DCO for different dates.
excellent. How did we wind up with criminal and civil docket calls on different days?
No, they have one for criminal too.
Right, but it wasn't heard today.
Oh,
Or
I
is
don't
it
know.
Allison hearing it?
I think he's hearing them. I don't know.
Okay,
I should have posted.
okay, maybe Lynn's hearing
There may not be any, maybe. I don't know.
it. No,
I don't know. I haven't checked that far ahead.
I had 22 or 24 pages
Wow.
June docket call.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
this is Robert Newark. I'm still having some video issues. I can hear everybody and I can see everybody, but I'm having some video issues on my end.
Okay, that's fine.
I think the judge is frozen.
Okay. Oh, is it gonna?
We've had problems all week.
Think we lost him.
All right, give me. All right, give me a moment. See if it's going to work this time. Okay, I was finally able to look at the plaintiff's original petition. Let me look at the plea to the jurisdiction and the response, and then we'll get started. I just pulled the petition up. I haven't actually looked at it yet. All right, give me a minute. This is jammed up again.
Is he frozen again?
Sounds like it.
So who is Jump Enterprises LL?
Your Honor, my name is Brian Trends. I represent Jump Enterprises.
And what is their relationship to this litigation?
21st Century Mortgage foreclosed on the Rustin's property, and Jump Enterprises was a purchaser at the foreclosure sale.
And is that apparent on the record anywhere?
Well, Your Honor, I have a number of documents that I would like to submit today to show you that, yes. It's also a record on file with the county clerk.
And Your Honor, let me jump in. I don't mean to step on toes, but Your Honor, there is a record on the county clerk's site. There was an answer filed. However, that's not relevant to this case.
Mr. Newark, you're breaking up.
Your Honor, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Your Honor, there is an answer in the county clerk's eviction appeal case. That record does reflect a petition that was filed. We initially amended the petition and asked Jump Enterprises in this case. It was rejected because we didn't pay the filing fees or the fees associated with that. And my client is in the process of determining whether she wants to go forward with that action. It's not a mandatory requirement to add the plaintiff, the Jump Enterprises, to this case. She could always add them if she prevails in this underlying case, which is before the court.
You're breaking up. Mr. Newark, you're breaking up, sir.
Your Honor, can you hear me better now?
All right, Mr. Newark, we lost you for the best part of a minute there.
And Judge, you were out too as well.
Oh, and maybe, well, I saw other people moving, I thought, but maybe not. Okay, were you able to hear Mr. Okay, hold on, Mr. Newark. Ms. Cavazos, were you able to hear Mr. Newark, or did he lock up on you too?
No, sir, I was able to hear him.
Okay, I guess my computer locked up. So you were starting to say something about a county court appeal of an eviction, or?
There is a county court of appeal of eviction that's been appealed to the Fourth Court of Appeals. Contained within the county court record is an answer that my client filed with an attachment that says that we filed a first amended petition in this case. However, that amended petition was rejected by the district clerk because we forgot to provide the fees associated to get service on Jump Enterprises. Since that time, my client has contemplated whether she wants to add Jump Enterprises. It's not mandatory for us to do that at this time. We can always add them if we prevail in this underlying lawsuit. It's not like it's a counterclaim or cross-claim where it's a mandatory requirement. That lawsuit can be filed separately from this case.
Judge, I think it might be a little bit more clear if I go quickly through my presentation. I know you've read the pleadings, so I can be quick, but I think the exhibits will help you understand our position.
Okay, well, and here's what I'm looking at. Even if everything, whatever your exhibits might say, and I don't know that it makes a difference if the pleadings don't support them right now.
Well, Judge, he filed an amended petition. Okay, he served me with an amended petition. He filed and asked for copies of the citation. I absolutely reject his claim that we are not a necessary party to a foreclosure dispute. The case law is clear. The purchaser at a foreclosure sale is a necessary, indispensable party to an action to unwind a foreclosure sale, which is exactly what his client challenges. She challenges the propriety of the foreclosure. So this idea Mr. Newark has that it's an option to sue my client is absolutely incorrect. There are a number of cases that say it's incorrect. This is well-established Texas case law for the last 30
Okay,
to 40
and
years.
I'm not doubting any of that, but
Well,
the
Judge,
record that the Court of Appeals is going to look at is going to say that your client's a stranger to the case.
Well, Your Honor,
Can I at least
you're-
get a copy of the amended petition that was rejected by the clerk's office?
yes, Your Honor. Can you do share screen so I can show it to you?
And Your Honor, I was going to object to the First Amendment petition because it's not before the court. And secondly, as is example in the plea to abatement and the motion for sanction, there is no case law in that at all to support any of his arguments. However, he makes the representation that there's all this case law that supports it, but he doesn't provide it. However, in my response, there is extensive case law that says that the court cannot rule on a plea of jurisdiction unless it looks at the live pleading, and the only live pleading is the original petition that's attached to the response.
Your Honor, he filed an answer. First of all, I don't believe that.
I'm going to ask both of y'all, give me just a moment to look something up. Okay. Under Rules of Civil Procedure 39 and 41, I am on my own authority ordering the plaintiffs to join Jump Enterprises LLC. I'll give you 1 week to add them. However you need to make that happen. And I'll allow the answer on file to be considered an early answer. And let me ask Ms. Riley, what date do I have coming up that is going to be a Zoom date for Atascosa County?
May 24th, June the 21st.
Okay. All right, so you can get with the court coordinator's office for an earlier setting, but I will set the plea of the jurisdiction, anything else that needs to be set for the June the 21st.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is what I'm going to be doing is in the two larger counties in this district, Atascosa and Wilson. Whenever I'm in the same county twice in a week, one of those is going to be a Zoom docket. And let me ask, where are your offices? Are they're not here?
I'm in San Antonio.
You both in San Antonio, or
He's on.
you're
what he's saying.
muted, Mr. Newark?
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm in Dallas, but if the court wants us to be in person, I can be in person. I don't.
Okay. Well,
Don't
I'm
mind my
gonna
distance.
set it for June the 21st. I'll reset everything for June the 21st, and I will e-file that order today. So you should receive copies through the e-file system.
Judge, I understand your ruling. I would ask respectfully, my client has been, unable to get this property for the last 3 months.
If you want a quicker setting, I gave Mr. Newark a week. You can get with the coordinator's office, or you can just, right now, and you can ask her what dates are available.
Well, Judge, I guess,
And
is there any
Your
way
Honor,
we could set it for the 24th of May? Because, he's already filed the petition. I know he says it was rejected. He filed it 20 days ago. He doesn't need a week to simply file something if he's going to do it. I don't think it's unreasonable given, this is all about delaying. It's about how long can Miss Rustin live in this house for free?
Your Honor,
How long can he
I object to that
persist with the
statement.
appeal,
The case
and
is
how much
currently on
money-
appeal.
Okay.
and how much money can he cost my client? That's the goal, right? And so it's and I
Okay.
know you didn't review the evidence today, but I would just, in your decision, I would
All
like
right. Well,
Your
I'll
Your
set
Honor,
this
may
for
I-
the 26th, and you can appear in person, or we can set this up on a Zoom hearing in addition to my regular in-person docket that day.
Your Honor, you said May 26th, Your Honor?
Yes.
what time.
And Your Honor, just so the record is clear, we have timely appealed the eviction appeal case in county court,
Okay.
even if, so it's not like we have a constitutional right to appeal that. We've appealed it. It's a rightful appeal. There are bases for us to have that appeal. Counsel may not like those facts, and his client may not like those facts. We have a right to appeal that decision.
Judge, what time is that setting on the 26th?
Okay, let's call it, do y'all have court? Are you wanting to be here in person? You want to do it by Zoom?
I'd prefer to do it by Zoom, Judge.
Let's call it 1 p.m.
That'll work. Thank you.
I'll give you a chance to get.
Your Honor, Your
Yes.
Honor, I have a hearing in federal court at 1 p.m. Can we do it an hour later at 2 p.m. by Zoom?
Are you going to be finished?
It shouldn't take very long, Your Honor, for us to get through that hearing. It's
All right,
just
is it a-
it's
let me
a bankruptcy
rephrase that.
hearing,
Is
so
it a
it usually
Zoom
don't take very
hearing?
long.
Is it a Zoom hearing in federal court?
Yes, Your Honor. It is.
Okay, so
Yes, Your Honor.
that's fine. 2 p.m. on the 26th.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Your Honor.
I'll send y'all Zoom invites to that hearing as well.
Thank you.
I'll set it
Thank
up.
you.
All right, and I will reduce this to writing and e-file it later today.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Maybe excused.
Yes, sir. All right, so where do we stand on Ruston? That's the 26th. Did anybody ever appear on the bill of review? Denise,
Yes, sir. And I don't show any calls came in, and I checked my emails to see if I received anything. I'm gonna double check now, but I don't believe I got anything from Denise Martinez regarding the setting.
Okay,
So I'm not sure.
all right. Well, I'm gonna just sit here. I've got to meet Justin at 1. He's not available until then. He's doing other stuff.
Would you call Craig maybe?
Yeah, if Craig is available, that'd be great. All I need
Craig
to do is just get this set up to where I can access the other counties on my new computer.
I could call him real quick for you and tell him that, yeah.
Tell
He was
him I
here-
have
he
a
was
one
just-
with Justin, but that if it's something he can do, that's great. And I'm gonna take this off YouTube.
Okay.
No.
Let me call him real quick and I'll let you know.
Actually, apparently I can't take it off YouTube. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the meeting. Check with me. I need to, well, I'll just tell you the Zoom password, I had to update it yesterday, I think, or day before Monday.
Okay.
The last two, the very last digit of it
Okay.
is actually not a digit, but the very last part of the Zoom password for the 218th is now a $. That's all I changed.
$. Okay. Okay, I'll let Jennifer know as well.
Okay, all right. Well, I
Thank you,
will
Judge.
See you all soon.
I'll call Craig real quick and I'll see if he's available.
All right,
You want me
thank
to
you.
stay and stand by?
No, no, no.
Oh, we're done?
No, it's 9:51. I mean, if you're gonna blow us off, if it's an emergency, she can ask Judge Ellison to hear it.
Okay.
That's great.
See you tomorrow on Zoom.
See you.
Bye. Stay dry.